All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Darkstone Drinking. I'm your host, Seth Campbell. If you've been with me before, then you know what's happening. But if you've just stumbled upon this channel, then I'll give you a brief rundown of what's going on. I am going to be playing the board game Shadows of Brimstone, which is an epic dungeon crawler slash RPG tabletop game set in the Wild West, fighting eldritch monsters and trying to keep back the horrors at bay and all of that great stuff. And I'm going through a large campaign and a story as we go. And but you're here because this is a drinking game, and so I've created some rules which we'll get into in a minute. And so as I play along, you can play along to the game rules. You'll have to excuse me. I'm struggling against some sort of cold. If you tuned in last week, it was kind of getting me then too, and I still haven't gotten over it. So my voice doesn't normally sound this sultry. But anyways, we're going to jump into the rules here in a minute. So as I play, you can play and drink along. Follow along as you're painting some models or playing your own game. But yeah, let's jump into it. One housekeeping rule. I don't know if housekeeping is the right term, but this is not a tutorial video. So I'm not necessarily teaching you how to play the game. However, I do go through some rules as I go, and I keep you up to date of what I'm doing. But if you really want to know how to play the game, there's other videos to watch. However, you probably might learn something as you go along. So thanks for tuning in. We're going to jump into the drinking rules, which are the real fun stuff here, and then do a brief recap of the story and jump into the game. All right, so we've got these will be up in the main screen when we get going. I'm going to run through these pretty quick because I know I got started a little late tonight. I try to keep these things between an hour and a half. So we're going to take one drink whenever an enemy appears. We've got two on the table, so when those go away, we'll take some drinks later. We take one drink whenever a character rolls a 1 for movement, which we don't really want because you don't get to move very far. We take one drink whenever one of our main characters takes a wound or horror hit. Not one for each one, but one whenever they take a group of them. And we take one drink whenever we draw an encounter card. Then we also take 2 drinks whenever the darkness moves. That's on the darkness track over here. That's the energy force that we're trying to keep at bay. We take 2 drinks whenever a character rolls a critical hit. And we also take 2 drinks whenever Darkstone is drawn. That's the purple gems that are this kind of evil energy force in the world. Excuse me. That people are crafting onto their weapons, but it can also cause corruption. We have a couple characters already have some mutations. And then we also take 2 drinks whenever a depth event occurs, and that's when you roll doubles when you're trying to hold back the darkness. Then we have a couple shots. You take a shot if a character dies or is KO'd, and you take a shot at the end of a fight. So if you're following along, you have some ideas for new drinking rules, shoot them in the message as we go along. If you notice a rule I miss, hit me up and let me know. Or if you're just following along and having fun, jump on the chat there. So without further ado, cheers to you guys. Let's jump into the main screen. I'll give you a brief recap of the story. Marshal Decker McGraw has had quite a time of it. He has battled void wizards who've opened up other worlds, and a mysterious teenage girl appeared in his arms after that event, and they've been trying to figure out who she is and where she came from. After a long journey to find a friend of his, they ended up in the swamps of Jargano, and the Harbinger demon came down, and they think that her name is Lily because his friend Sani, Navajo warrior, who they were looking for, showed up in the swamps of Jargano and seemed to know her and pulled them out right at the last minute and said, "Hello, Lily. It's good to see you again." And she's like, "What? I have no idea what you're talking about." And so he is leading them back into the mines now to find the lost journal, which they think could help her understand a little bit of what is going on here. And he says he can't give too much information because, classic movie rules and all of that, but he does think that this would be helpful for her to find and would give her some clarity on the situation. So they've teamed up with an old ex-girlfriend of Marshal's, Evie Shade, and they have stumbled back into the mines, and they have gotten no further than the entrance before they gotten attacked by Stranglers, and Sani is KO'd and down for the count, and we are back in it. So that's where we're at. So we're trying to find this journal. So without further ado, we're going to try to hold back the darkness and get going. I'm going to take another sip, not because I want to drink, but mostly because I'm thirsty. I feel like that's becoming my catchphrase. If you guys have a good catchphrase idea, put it in there. All right. Let's roll to hold back the darkness first. We don't do it. The darkness moves. So we take 2 drinks. All right, and we're off to a great start already. We're going to jump into the fight here. It's going to be Evie first. So Evie's going to take 2 shots to try to hit some Stranglers here. Oh, first thing she does before that happens, we have a burning marker, which gives her 2 wounds. So we do have to take a drink for that. And she does have 2 successful hits, so that's good. We're going to try to get some damage on these guys. One of them has some wounds already. That one, they blasted one of these into oblivion already. So she's going to try to see if she can get some more gone. And boom, 5 damage. So that is enough. Oh, that's enough to kill both of them. Evie's had enough of this crap. She's like, I just want to move on in these mines. You guys aren't going to stop me. She fires off 2 shots. Boom, boom. Blasts through the eyes of both of them. Takes them down. And they go down in a spray of blood and gore. And she gets 25 XP. For each one, so that would be 50 if you're doing the math. Sweet. I think she has enough to level up, but I don't want to slow the game down to do that. I've got to change my camera setup because I switched my phone to my main camera, but the light's kind of blaring in my eyes because I wanted a better camera on me, and I wanted the ability now to like be able to swivel this camera, but I'm paying the price for it. So, whoa, why is it doing that? It's like motion activated. Weird. And there you go. Just stay there. Okay. That is the end of the fight. So we've got some catching up to do. Lily gets to roll D3 and heal wounds. So she gets to heal 3, either wounds or sanity, which she'll do 3 wounds. There. She'll also heal sanity because that's what she gets to do at the start of every turn. Excuse me. And then believe that Marshal and Evie Shade get to heal D6 because they didn't get to activate yet. So they can either recover a grit or heal D6 wounds. They're going to do D6. Well, no, Marshal's going to recover a grit because he's doing okay on health. So he's got 2 grit to spend now. Evie's going to roll a d6. And it's a 3, so she's going to heal 3 wounds. She's still at 5 though. So she's not feeling her best, but she's a gunslinger. She can do it. Then Sani gets to wake up. And so he gets to roll 2d6 to heal wounds and sanity. 8, so we're just going to go ahead and heal 8 wounds. Oh my goodness. Clumsy Butterfingers over here. Come on. I believe that all of them get to gain 5 XP for healing. If someone knows otherwise, let me know. And then he also rolls on the injury chart. Oops. So let's see what happens to old Sani here. 8 crushed arm, so he's -1 combat. That's not good because he's got that sweet axe. So he can only attack once with that thing now. So he's gonna have to get that healed. I don't have anything to write that down with, so we'll just have to remember. So help me remember. All right. I'm drinking because I can. Everybody now gets to draw some loot. We're gonna start with Lily. Ooh, what's this? Lily gets to draw an artifact card. Where are my artifacts? Sweet. First she gains 20 XP. And it's going to be the Scroll of Flames. Discard to gain a free attack. Place 4 Hellfire markers in any spaces within range. All Hellfire markers must form a single continuous chain. Hellfire markers do 1 hit with 2d6 damage to anything in their space and are then removed. Requires Spirit 3 or higher to use. She's got the Spirit to use it. That's sweet. So we can basically just line up a bunch of flames and burn enemies. That's going to be amazing later. All right. Sweet. Well, that's good. So we've got D3 Darkstone for Evie. So she gets 1. And we take 2 drinks, I believe. And 20 XP. Game slows down a little bit more now that we have more than just 1 or 2 characters. All right, Marshal got D6 times 50 gold. Nice. So he got $100. I feel awesome. I'm feeling my best. There we go, $100. By the way, if you watched last week, Evie has like $900 because she did some gambling at the street market when they went and cleaned up. She's a natural. And so she has a butt ton of money now. She's saving up for something nice. All right, and Sani, who is now back, says, ooh, what's this? And he gets to also draw an artifact card. That's good. That's good. Didn't want him to miss out. He has Gloves of Chardron. +1 agility. Once per turn, you may re-roll an escape test. Sweet. Got a lot of stuff over here I gotta remember. All right. And with that, they are moving on. There is an objective over here in this room, so we're going to try to get over there. We are looking for marker number 4, I believe. If we find marker number 4, that is where the journal is. Oops. Okay. And with that, we're ready to go. So we're going to hold back the darkness. We do, but it is a depth event. Yikes. So first we need to take 2 drinks. Everybody, 2 drinks. Oh boy. I think when I first started doing this, 10 episodes ago, the drinks were not coming super fast, but now now that we have more characters and we're really into it, it's hitting a little harder. All right, so there's a terrifying shriek. A shriek of pain and suffering echoes through the mines, chilling all of our heroes to the bone. Every one of them in the mines immediately takes D6 horror hits. This is another clarification. Do we have to roll a D6 for each of them, or is it one? Is it 1 dice and then they each take those amounts? I'm going to go with 1 dice, so everyone takes 3 horror hits. So we're going to start with Lily. Lily blocks all but 1. She's pretty strong willpower, but Everything's just getting a little much for her. When you don't know your name, somebody pops out of a magic portal, knows who you are, but you have no memory of them. It's a little much. So we're going to take a drink for that wound. And then we're going to move to Evie. And she blocks all but one. So she also takes a sanity. She's got a resistance of 12, so that's pretty good. Marshal will take 1 extra every time he misses one because of the face on the tail that has grown out of his backside. So that's cool. And he misses 1. And, you gotta understand. Like this is a little much. So he takes 2 sanity because he misses 1 of them. So take a drink for that. And now Sani, who just got back up, misses 2, so he takes 2 sanity. At least everybody no longer has any burning markers on them, so that's good. All right, with that, they are moving on. So Lily is going to roll for movement, and she is searching for this journal. She's on a mission. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then nobody's scavenging. They've had some bad luck with scavenging. That's not what they're here for. They're not touching it. Evie's gonna go. 1, 2. She's feeling a little winded after the fight, not moving quite as fast. Next it's Sani. Well, looks like technically Evie should be going before Lily. Oh well. That is a 1 for Sani. He recovers a grit. And we take a drink. We're going to hang on to that grit though. You can use the grit to add another d6 to your movement roll, but we're not going to do that because everybody's still pretty close at hand. And Marshal rolled a 6. Nice. He's ready to get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he steps in front of Lily here. That protective spirit is really kicking in. All right. And with that, they're going to be entering the room next turn. So we're going to hold back the darkness. And it is 8. We do it. That's good. The darkness does not move. We're on to the next turn. It's going to be Evie. She goes, again, she's feeling pretty tired. She comes up over here. Lily's going to go in. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3. Now, this is a question with a fixed map. Does she have to stop at the doorway? Probably will, because we don't want to get too far in there if enemies are going to pop out. And there's no doorway to necessarily look through, so I don't think she gains her 5 XP. If you guys have other thoughts, let me know. Sani's going to try to catch up. 1, 2, 3. He's got a crushed arm, guys. Take it easy on him. Marshal's going to get right up here next to Lily. And we are going to reveal this encounter, and then we'll reveal the marker. So first, it is a clue encounter, which doesn't really mean much in this mission. However, it does mean we get to roll 3 dice to see if there's any clues here to Lily's past. We get to do that every time we encounter one of these red exclamation points. And if we roll triples, that's a clue. I doubt that's ever going to happen. But if we do, she's going to get to bonus up. Oh, she doesn't. There's no clues in here. Nobody knows who she is. Nobody has any clue what's going on. All right. We draw 2 encounters. Let's just go ahead and take those 2 drinks, 1 for each encounter. And here we go. They're probably going to be terrible. Oh my God. Scorching hellfire. At the very fires of hell burn in this room, erupting in gouts of flame and death. At the start of each turn, place a hellfire marker in a space adjacent to each hero on this map tile. Limit 1 per space. Each of these markers then bounces twice in random directions. Hellfire markers do 1 hit with 2d6 damage to any model in the space they finally land on, and then are removed. Okay, I'm going to need to get my Hellfire markers. Let's see if I can do this without knocking boxes on myself. If you guys watched last week, I was a hot mess. Let's see. Well, I can't find my Hellfire, so we'll just do lava instead for today. I know it's around. I just need to find it. Okay, that sucks. Let me pull up the bounce rules for dynamite. Just remind myself. So it bounces twice. So we roll a d6, and then it moves in that direction. Oh no, sorry, we roll a d8, and then it bounces again. So we just really hope nothing lands on anyone. All right, so that's one encounter that sucks. Lucky find, excuse me, you guys. The room is filled with broken trinkets and rusty scraps. There may be something useful under all of this if you can find it. Any hero that passes this test may draw a loot card. It's a luck 6. If no hero passes the test, your luck has run out. Ambush attack. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Lily's got luck 3. Let's start with Evie, who has luck 4. Come on. Somebody's got to roll a 6. Am I right? Oh god, she does it. Good. Okay. So she gets to draw a loot card. Which is gold bars. So Evie gets 20 XP and $250. Nice. I'm gonna have to do some XP shifting around here in a minute. All right, let's get our money out. 250. Let's just do it all in 50s because I can't find all my 100s in my Monopoly money. It's 4 and 5. $250. Sweet. So now that's great. So she passed, so we don't have to be worried about an ambush attack. So now Lily can go. She does not pass, but so she doesn't find anything. Sani doesn't get anything, and the Marshal doesn't get anything. But Evie reached down there and found a big old pack of gold bars, so that's sweet for her. That's good. She needed it. She's got 5 wounds out of 10, and so she's not feeling her best there. Good for her. Good for her. She does have some whiskey she can sip on, but that's not going to help her health. Okay. All right. Sweet. So that wasn't an attack, so that's good. So let's see if this is the one. First, we need to keep her money from falling over. Okay. Flip it over. They walk into a room. Evie apprehensively looks around, and there is nothing there. We need to just make sure that we don't have to do anything. If you've been watching before, you'll remember that I have to pull the rule book out every couple of minutes. All right, the room is empty. Let me go on. Lily lets out a frustrated sigh. Marshal puts his hand on her shoulder, says, "Don't worry. We're just searching random rooms. Like, eventually we'll find it. Am I right?" So they move on. I'm just drinking now because my throat hurts. All right. Roll to hold back the darkness. I do believe I need to look up how the depth track moves. I believe, so that was number 2. So I believe Yeah, so the hero counter moves forward 2 spaces because we revealed number 2. That's fine, we're not much farther down yet, but we still gotta hold it back. All right, and we do, but we rolled a depth event. Take 2 drinks. Holy crap. Oh my god. Stubborn resolve. This place is horrible and unforgiving, but they're not about to give up with a fight. Yes, I love this one. Each hero may immediately heal d6 wounds / sanity or recover 1 grit. All right. Or you can recover any KO'd heroes, which we don't need to do. All right, let's start with Evie. She gets to heal 2. Let's go ahead and do her wounds here. Oh yeah, we've got Hellfire markers that are about to pop in, so we can't forget that. Then Lily gets to heal 5. Sweet. She's like completely healed. Both of them get 5 XP. And then Sani gets to heal 4, so he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and get 5 XP. Marshal gets to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. And get 5 XP. Nice. Sweet. Alright. And we're getting some good XP now. Okay, everybody is feeling good. They are hardened and they're moving on. However, before we get going, we got some burning markers to go. So we've got a burning marker to go. Let's see, where are you? Yeah, okay. They're technically in the doorway, so we're going to put a burning marker here and a burning marker here, and then they're going to bounce. Holy crap. Let's see, can you guys see? It's a little farther back, but probably not the best angle there. Oh well. All right, let's do the one in front of Marshall. It bounces to the 1, which bounces this way. No, it bounces this way, and then it bounces again, which bounces over here, does not land on anyone, and disappears. That's sweet. We're gonna do Lily's. 6. Oh, no. It bounces onto Lily. So we've got a, so it's on her right now, but it's got 1 more to move. It goes up 4, which bounces out. Sweet, so it canceled, so it did not land on anybody. So the fire bounces all over the place. Everybody ducks around, woo, 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 hot, hot, and then it fades out and goes away. And we are moving on. We're just gonna, because there's a whole other map section that you guys can't see. So I'm gonna focus on this one first, and then if we're still in this, next week I'll adjust the camera there so we can get over it. All right, so we're gonna move on. So Evie's gonna lead the way. Oh, she gets a grit because we rolled a 1, which she'll hang on to, but we take a drink. And then Lily's gonna power on here. She's frustrated, but she's ready to move on and keep the search. Sani, however, is feeling a little better and is leading the charge now. And Marshal's going to come up behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're gonna press on. Okay. They're out of the Hellfire room, so that's good. So let's get rid of those cards. And we're going to roll to hold back the darkness before we move into another encounter room. 7, which we do. That's sweet. Nothing happens. And now Evie's going to move 2, 3, 4, 5. Lily. 1, 2. Sani's going to step into the room, attentively look around, and Marshal's going to come up behind. Nobody's venturing off on their own in this fight. They've got to stick together. They know that would just be foolish, so they're all going to stay real close. They're huddled together. Marshal's got the old lantern. They're holding back the darkness, and they're just creeping their way down slowly but surely. And with that, Sani gets 5 for looking through the door. And then we flip over the encounter. It's a clue card, so let's go ahead and roll 3 to see if we can get a clue about Lily's history. No, we had 2 2s though. 2 2s and a 6. We're close. I don't know if we're ever going to get triples. Oh well. Okay, so we have to draw a Growing Dread. So that's going to get added to the stack. And we'll reveal that later. I don't think I have a Growing Dread rule, but I think I made a house rule a few episodes ago, so we're going to add that in. When we flip those, we're going to take a drink every time we flip a Growing Dread. Now we do an encounter. So before we draw it, take your drink. Oh, we finished a fight before we even get that encounter. Everybody take a shot. Where's my shot glass? Shots, 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 shots. I'm out of Buffalo Trace, so we've moved on to Doers. Boom, boom, boom. I should get one of those jugs. Those big old cowboy drinking jugs, am I right? Yeah. Holy crap, look at my cheeks, they're so red. That's because I'm running a fever probably. It's not just the alcohol. I don't feel good, but I'm here because who knows why. All right. Set that over there. Bottoms up. This is going to like help in the meantime. And it's going to feel terrible tomorrow. But that's all right. All right, now we draw that. Flip over that encounter. Frick. Look out. Enemies emerge from the shadows. They look angry. Attack. Draw a threat. So we got to draw an enemy card, so take a drink for a new enemy. Because of course there would be one. And it's not going to be anything fun. Oh no. They step into the room and there's a sound and I'm scurrying and it is 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna get all these. Back at the end of the room is a nasty pile of bone and flesh. And coming out of it are terrible, terrible scourge rats just swarming out. And they're here to gnaw on and feast on the flesh of their enemies. And there's 6 rats just waiting there, protecting their nest, ready to go after anyone who's there, comes into their home there. And they're slathering and they're ready to eat. But I've got to find my Scourge Rat card. Got so many cards here. This is only like a fraction of what's there. Well, I have quite a few, but there are more enemies and things that I don't have, which I would love to get. One day, I'm going to have it all. That's a goal of mine. You guys can help with that. Like, watch this stream, keep this going, and maybe I could start like monetizing and like buy stuff. Until then, I have to rely on Chris's money. All right, Scourge Rats. Woo. I was feeling good because I didn't knock a camera down yet, but here we go. We're just beginning. All right. All right, there's the Scourge Rats. Now, where's the rat's nest? There it is, rat's nest. All right, we got to kill this thing. We got to kill it dead immediately. Okay, we got rats. They're initiative 8, so that's awful. They move through other models and gains +1 combat for each other adjacent Scourge Rat, so that sucks. So First rat is going to be going for Sani. But technically we are at the beginning of a turn, so we need to hold back the darkness, which we do. That's great. And now here comes a rat. And they can move so freaking far. So the first rat's gonna, I believe, where do we start? I don't know if it matters. This rat's coming over. He comes scurrying across the room. Is going for Sani. And it's gonna roll. It's a hit. Sani's gonna try to block it. He doesn't. The rat leaps at him. And he's like, whoa, crap. And it gets him, claws him inside. He takes 3 wounds. That sucks. So we take a drink. Yeah. So this rat's nest is going to spawn more rats like every turn if we don't get it. So I think we're going to have to send Lily up there. So I'm gonna need people to get out of the way because I gotta get Lily through. They're unfortunately blocking the path because she can't move. She can't move through heroes, right? I don't think so. So let me know if I'm wrong, but like you can't move through another hero because it specifies if an enemy can move through other models. So fortunately, Lily is the one who can automatically pass escape tests, and she's got the best chance of like getting up there. So we got to get somebody up there to kill that rat's nest. Otherwise, we're going to just be having rats coming out the wazoo, and that's no good. I don't know from personal experience about what rats coming out the wazoo feels like. However, I hear that it's no good. So rat number 1 comes out. Rat number 2 comes flying down the track towards Evie. And he's a hit. Mouth wide open with those stupid beaver teeth. There's an image for your nightmares. And Lily, or Evie, blocks it. No, she doesn't. She has to have fire power. And she's like, just freaked out. And the rat comes flying at her. There's a leaping. And she takes 3 wounds. That's 6 out of 10. Ooh, doggy, we're gonna have to do something. And that's it. And then the rest of the rats are just gonna try to come through. So we gotta blast some rats here before we can even get in. Oh, may move through other models? Oh crap. So alright. We gotta refigure this. Because that means that this one then is going to come in and it's gonna target Marshal. Because it targets a different random hero, and then they're going to start changing targets. It's a hit. Come on, Marshal, you can do it. Marshal's got this. He slings that rifle back. Boom! Smacks a rat in the face, knocks it backwards. It's not getting through. Next rat comes through, pops this one back. We'll see who it's targeting. This is going to get really complicated to see which rat is attacking who. So we're just going to have them like kind of go in order here. So that rat's going to attack Sani. And it's a hit. And Sani blocks it. He's figured it out. Learned from Marshal, smacks the rat in the face. This rat's going to come through, move those rats back. We're just going to pretend here. And it's going to come for Evie. And it's a hit. And Evie gets it too. Boom! As the rats come, rifles up. Stand your guard like a Roman brigade. Boom! Smack him back. And here comes another rat. He's going to get all the way through. He's going to go at Marshal. And I guess technically they could go for Lily too. Yeah, but we're too late. We're not doing that. It doesn't get through anyway. All right. It's rat blasting time. If you're familiar with Weird Al, Weasel Stomping Day, let's stomp some effing scourge rats. Am I right? Okay, Evie is gonna go for it. She's got 2 shots on her pistol. She's got those Deadeye shots. I don't want to use them quite yet, but we may have to. And so, I believe I can use them to give +2 damage to her gun. Let's find out. First, we got a hit. Neither hits? What kind of a gunslinger is she? Oh my god. Oh, it's awful. Well, I don't really want to use a grit yet. All right, let's drink for that epic fail on Evie's part. I mean, like, I'm not sorry, but oh my gosh, that sucked. Okay, fine. Let's do the orphan. Oh, orphan's gonna do some hellfire, right? Yeah. Place 4 hellfire markers in any spaces within range. 8. All hellfire markers must form a single continuous chain. Hellfire markers do 1 hit with 2d6 damage to anything in their space and are then removed. We're going to do that. She's going to burn the crap out of these rats and clear a space so that Sani and the Marshal can burst through. So we're going to go... We're going to do 1, 2, 3, I don't know if it really matters, 4, nice, let's do it. Oh, she's technically right there. Okay, all right. I mean, they're gonna die because they've got a defensive 1. Every one of them's gonna die. So just like boom, 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 boom. She discards this scroll of flames, speaks some hidden eldritch words that nobody knew that she knew, and all of a sudden, fire comes leaping down on the ground underneath these rats, and they just burn up in anguished screams. And they go down, and she gets 15 times 4 is 60. She gets 60 XP. That's sweet. We just burn those suckers out. And I don't feel bad about using that early at all. I'm going to have to switch out some XP markers. I'm running low on tins. I might level her up at the end of this round. Not tonight, but like before next week. And I'll check everybody else and do some switching. That's my cleanup. This one takes a lot to do, you guys. If you could like look around at all the setup and like everything, it's a lot. So I do it for you, mostly for me, and for my wife, so that she doesn't have to play Shadows of Brimstone with me. It's mostly for her. Okay, she killed those rats, and so Sani is going. He doesn't have to pass an escape test now, but he rolled a 1. So we got to take 2 drinks. However, he's already got 2 grits, so he can just immediately throw away that grit to add. Oh, crap. Here comes Clumsy Seth. Bumbletown. Okay. Holy crap. He immediately adds a d6. What happens if you roll a second one? Does he get another grit? Yeah, let's do it. All right, take a drink. He's got another grit he can add. Oh my god. It's another 1. So you can now move 3. Let's use the grit because we can't hang on to it. Oh, crap. Okay, fine. 8. He can get 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's getting up there. He's actually got quite a bit of range. So we're not going to start adjacent to it. So we're going to actually stand back and shoot at it with the rifle. So we're going to he's going to shoot at the rat's nest. Yeah. Because we don't want to be too close to it because he can take corruption from it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. 2 hits. That's fine. All right. 2 hits coming at the rat's nest. It's got a health of 12, though. It takes 8 minus 2, so it takes 6 damage. So not bad. Halfway down. So he just starts firing at this stupid rat's nest. Just chipping away at the bones and the sticks and the cloth and the human flesh that's keeping this thing together. And then Marshal's going to get in there and he's going to roll up. And he's going to roll a 1. So we got to take 2 drinks. Or is it 1 drink? It's just 1. But he's going to get a grit, which he already has. So we roll another one, 3. So he's going to add 4. Or he's going to have 4 for his movement. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's next to a rat. But we got to get rid of that rat's nest. So he's going to fire up a shotgun. Not ready to tap into that Marshal's badge just yet. I don't really want to use any of my special abilities. Because we know we're going to have something nasty at the end of this. But he is going to fire at that rat's nest. Oh my god. We're going to use a grit to reroll that. It was a 1, you guys. Oh no, I lost a grit. I'm going to have to find it. There it is. Okay. Come on. 5. Better. Okay. Roll a d8 for damage. Come on. 3. Okay, it takes 2. So it's at 8. So it's got 4 health left. Alright, that's the end of the fight. So now at the end of each fight, roll D3 dice for the rat's nest. Each roll a 4+, place 1 new scourge rat adjacent to it. Oh my goodness. Crap. Come on. Okay, only 1. 1 new little rat pops out of its nest. He was sleeping. He's like, what's going on? And then he comes popping out of this thing. And he's ready for the fight. Okay. That's a new enemy in my rule book. So take a drink. The rules get very fluid and flexible here. All right. First, we got to hold back the darkness. See if we can finish this fight, and then I'm going to bed. Oh, we don't do it. Darkness moves. We draw Growing Dread. And we got to take 2 drinks. All right. And we got rats. So first one's coming. All right, now they're kind of in the place where they can just target anybody. So we're just going to draw random heroes here. So rat number 1, because I don't know who everybody was targeting. So rat number 1's going to skip on down here for Lily. And he's like, and he's going to attack 1, sorry. Combat of 1. And it misses. He's like, Lily just kind of bats him away. I probably should have had some extra combat for some of those rats. Oh well, it's too late. This is what happens when you mix board games and drinking. You're gonna miss some rules. Hopefully you guys aren't here just for the rules. Hopefully you're here for the story and to watch me make an idiot of myself. Because the second one's definitely gonna happen. All right, rat number 2 is coming after Marshal. That's good because he's already there. And so he's going to... It's a 6, so that's a hit. And Marshal does not block it. He takes 3 wounds. Right? 3 damage? Yeah. And we take a drink. I'm running low on my beverage, which is no good. Because I'd kind of like to just finish it here soon. Last little rat is going to head over to get Evie. He's going to go ninga, 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 and get right over here and roll 1 dice. It's a 4. It's a hit. She's got to block it. She's got to roll 5 or higher. Oh, she doesn't do it. Oh, crap. With that, Evie goes down. That rat comes flying out of nowhere, smacks her, digging into her neck. She takes 3 wounds. Oh, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I can't do math. She takes 3 wounds. That puts her at 9, if you guys are good at math. She's 1 left, so she's very close. 1 more wound, and she will be down for the count. So that's close. So that's the rats. All right. But that, Evie's going to activate. So she's going to fire up 2 shots here. Come on, you can do it. Redeem yourself. Yeah, 2 hits. Okay. So let's see what our damage is. These things have a defensive 1, but a health of 3. So you got to roll 4 to kill them. So she could use some Deadeye shots. So one of them is going to kill him immediately. Even if she uses a Deadeye shot, it's not going to kill one of the rats. So I don't think it's worth it. So she's going to go ahead and blast the one next to her because she's almost dead. So she's going to kill that thing, and she's going to gain 15 XP. And that's cool. And then it's Evie's turn. She doesn't heal anything because she has no wounds because she's a BA. And then not Evie, Lily. So Lily's going to go. She's got 2 hits coming at this rat. She's got no grit. No grit. And nothing, well, 1 gets through. So this rat takes a wound. Takes 1 wound. So she's chipping away at it. Chipping away. And then Sani's going to go. He's going to stay right there. And he's going to fire some shots off of this rat's nest. We've got to kill this thing. Was it at 8? Got to get 4 hits. Come on. Okay. 1 hit. We're going to re-roll one of these. With his heightened senses ability. It doesn't do it. I'm going to use a grit. To re-roll another one. Oh, but that was a critical. Oh. Maybe we don't need to do that. Well, we're doing it, so. Oh, it's 2 criticals. Hell yeah. Okay, great. That means everything's going to get through. So take your 2 drinks. Boom. 4 damage. Oh, I'm actually glad we did that because 4 damage, perfect. Wins through. He fires up. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! That's going to go in the recap. And that rat's nest just explodes. Little baby rats just go flying out like, ah! And they're gone. And he gets... Oh, he should be getting XP for all those hits, too. That's a lot of math. So he delivered 6 of those last time. So 6 times 5 is 30. And then he just delivered 4 more, which is 20, so 50. And then he gets 10 for killing it. And then Marshal would get 20 for his wounds last time. Let me get this. Okay. Sweet. That's dead. Whoops, excuse me. And Marshal's going to go ahead and just turn around, start blasting rats. Blasting rats. Blasting rats. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to use a grit. I want to kill these rats. That was a 3, by the way. He didn't get it. But we're going to do it again. He's going to cock back. It's an 8. It's critical. 2 drinks. My drink's done. That means we're just going to be finishing up shots here. But this is good because he can actually fire off more shots and try to kill that rat. So this rat's dead no matter what. Boom. He just turns around. That rat looks him in the eyes like... Blasts it into oblivion, and it just explodes. He gets 15 XP. And then he gets another. So he killed an enemy, so he gets to heal a wound and a sanity, and gain 10 XP plus healing, which I believe gives him 5. Right? Please, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I read in the rules that you get 5 every time you heal wounds. If I'm wrong, that's fine. They're just gaining a bunch more XP than they should have, I guess. And then, oh yeah, Rat's Nest. Excuse me. Rat's Nest is gone. And he gets another shot. He's going to turn around. And he's going to look down the barrel at that Lily, and he's going to quaver and he's going to miss. Lily's going to be fine. We're not going to get any more rats, so that's fine. So nothing happens. So we're going to, that's the end, so we're going to roll to hold back the darkness, which we do, and that rat's going to attack Lily. and it misses. And then Lily's going to gear up some shots. Well, actually, Evie gets to gear up some shots first. Evie's going to turn around, get her 6-shooter ready, and one of them's a hit. And boom. Turns around, blasts the rat right in the face before it can even leap at Lily. Just smacks it. She gets 15 XP. And that is the end of the fight. So we're going to go ahead and just do our cleanup here. So Evie gets to heal D3 wounds, which is 1. Great. We got to heal Evie. She's in trouble. Then everybody else gets healed D6. So Lily has nothing to heal. Marshal heals 1. Sani heals 2. Everybody gets 5 XP. And then we're all drawing some loot. And then we're going to call it a night. Okay, start with Evie. Evie reaches down. And on the floor is 1 dark stone. I don't have any drink left, so at the end of this, I'm just going to take 1 big old shot, and I'm going to go pass out. So Evie takes the dark stone, and she gets 20 XP. And then Lily finds a dark stone, and she gets 20 XP. This has been good. If we can make it through this mission, they're going to be in good shape. They've got so much XP. They've got money. Okay. Sani, D6 times $50. Come on. 2. He gets $100. That's fine. All right. Like, any money you find just lying around in a rat's nest is fine with me. So, there it is. Okay. And 20 XP. I've got to do some switching of things because all my XP counters are missing into other players. And then Marshal. This should come in handy. Draw a gear card or an artifact card if in another world. So I'm going to get a gear card for the Marshal. He looks down. Sticking out of the dirt is some tonic. So gain 1 tonic token. I don't want to go searching for the tonic, so I'm just going to put it next to him. We'll get the tonic out later. He gets 20 XP for that. And we are golden. And that is it. So, bottoms up. We're going to take a big old drink. Not that big. Just a little one. Whew. You guys can waterfall and finish it off if you want. All right, with that, we're going to head back to the main screen. And boom. So thank you guys again for joining me. Thank you for putting up with my lovely, lovely voice tonight. Hopefully, in a week here, I will be sounding a little less sultry. Or maybe not so luckily. But either way, I appreciate you tuning in. Darkstone Drinking is live on YouTube every Saturday night at 10 p.m. unless I go on vacation, which is coming up here in a few weeks. But I'll let you know. In the meantime, follow me on Instagram, Dream Camp Creations. That's my Instagram channel. I post comedic videos about Shadows of Brimstone and other projects that I'm working on because this is called Dream Camp Creations. I do create some things myself other than video content. This will be uploaded as a normal video tomorrow. You can hit the link and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. We're going to keep going on this mission and this story. I've got some things planned. I'm not just doing this all totally randomly. I've got an idea of where I want to go this, and you may not think it's cool. I'm pretty excited about it. But either way, have a good night. I'll see you next Saturday, and thanks for tuning in. Cheers. Follow the links. Bring your drinks.